So the One Piece manga has returned from a 4-week hiatus, which we actually see the color chapter art of the Four Emperors, which is Shanks, Blackbeard, Luffy, and of course Buggy from the last chapter before the 4-week hiatus begin, because we're now entering the final act. So here is the story today, which the chapter has begun with the celebration still continue, but we see Kiemon and the others are actually headed over to the area where Greenhorn is on his way to capture Luffy. But they're actually standing in his way, which he asks them to move aside, knowing that they won't allow him to get near Luffy because we can tell he wanted to capture him. But knowingly how he wanted to capture Luffy, despite of the fact that he told them that the celestial dragons are God, in which a country like Wano, with no ties with the world government, shouldn't be standing, in which he reveals his devil fruit abilities, which he ate the forest fruit, which makes him a forest man, and of course give him the ability of the forest, which is a Logia type, which we can tell how he's using his ability to attack the samurai, by which we knew how they're actually getting ready to capture Luffy. However, we see Yamato appeared and she told Greenhorn that she's Kaido's son and attacking him, by which we knew how Momonosuke arrived and attacked Greenhorn as well, but stopped both of them in their tracks, in which we knew that he will drive Greenhorn away, in which he doesn't want nobody to fight anymore, in which he actually grabbed hold of Momonosuke, which he told Yamato to stay back. Meanwhile, on the seas around Wano, we can tell that the red-haired pirates have actually there, in which we see Shanks actually heard the newspaper about Luffy becomes a great pirate, in which we knew how they wanted to see Luffy, but Yasab is not ready to see Usopp, which he should. He actually left his son back at Syrup Island, in which we see Shanks seeing a picture of Luffy's bounty, in which he's actually have that excitement in his eyes, meaning that he is happy that Luffy is fulfilling his dreams, which he became a great pirate, in which he is happy that Luffy is doing so well, which he's going to live up to his promise, in which we see the story, which we see Shanks arrive and actually attacking the CP9 ship, in which we knew how he was there the whole time and defeating the Marines and actually stolen the Gum fruit, which we tell how Luffy actually idolized Shanks, as we see him be friends with him throughout the whole year, in which the moment that he lost his arm to a Sea King to save Luffy, we can tell that it actually brings back memories. But we can tell that he is not ready to meet Luffy just yet, because they got their own agenda, because they're actually going after Boruto for burning their flag down, in which they're actually let that aside. So now Beck, who actually talking to him, in which he told him that it's time to claim the One Piece, as we knew that they're on their way to get it, but they need to settle the score with Boruto for burning their flag down. But back in the Navy headquarters, we tell that the Revolutionary Army had made their move, in which we actually heard them calling Sabo the Flame Emperor, based off of Ace's attack, which he actually knew that the summit that would actually happen, which we tell that Sabo had killed King Cobra of Alabasta, which it actually means that Sabo is still alive, but he killed King Cobra, in which hours before that they attacking the home of the Celestial Dragon in the Holy Land, in which we knew how the claw mark and the nobles have been destroyed, which is actually a declaration of war. So now they decided to take charge of the army, by which they have actually freed Kuma from the Celestial Dragon from slavery, even which means could be worse when Phoebe is actually missing after her father's murder, in which we can tell by Kuroma, also known as Tensei, who actually the Navy Criminal Affairs Union Chief, who actually told them about the cases, in which it'll have Alabasta spiral into chaos. So we knew that this will actually means trouble for them. So we knew how the flames of rebellion will spiral out of control, in which we see how everyone around the world is now cheering Sabo as a hero, in which we knew that Akainu is actually saying that the era is going out of control, which even worse since Luffy is now dubbed the Emperor. We can tell how this will actually end up. So now the final arc of the One Piece manga series is now begin with Greenhorn reveal his devil fruit abilities, which is the forest fruit. And of course, we can tell how they actually battling him, which is Kima and the rest of the samurai, from getting into Luffy, which they won't trouble the Straw Hats, by which the world government is now in a mess with Sabo killing King Cobra, and Phoebe is missing, by which we knew how Shanks is near the shores of Wano, who's almost getting ready to meet Luffy after he meet his goals of becoming a great pirate, in which we can tell how he's not ready to meet Luffy just yet. So we're going to see what's going to happen on the next chapter next weekend. Anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Gadra here saying sign out. Laters, and be safe.